Hello, my beautiful people. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Depends where you are in the world. In today's video, actually, I'm feeling really excited. I always feel excited and happy, thanks to God. But actually, it's just, as you can see, and I have to stand too far away from the camera because because I don't use any extra lights, and so because of that, it's always the daylight that I do my most of my videos in. And because the daylight is not just daylight, it's bright, beautiful sunlight. So the sun is coming in, and then I can't see myself or I can't see anything. So it's literally dazzling my eyes. Although it's beautiful, it's a beautiful feeling. I love when the sun comes out. Seriously, there's nothing like this energy, and it revitalizes you. It gives you the energy that you need. It's not just about vitamin D. It's about like overall, sun is life, and we all know that. And yes, I know when sun comes out, that's what I was thinking. Maybe I can draw the curtains and then do the video. But no, I don't like doing that. I think like it's nice and bright around me. So why not do? Or maybe I can turn the light on. That might make a difference. So I just thought like I should do the video, in this daylight, and especially when the sun is coming out. Is this? I feel alive when the sun is out. Anyway, last night it was very relaxing, doing all those. I did 3 videos in a row actually, one after another, and they're all about food and energy, food's energy, and how to handle the food. It's not like I'm trying to teach you how to handle the food. That you know anyway. I'm only trying to remind you the things. Sometimes it happens, we know everything, but it's at the back of our head, back of our mind. We don't utilize those things, that knowledge in our life, or we don't have the time, or we become too lazy, or maybe sometimes we just ignore the things, deliberately or without knowing about it. So that's why those videos are a reminder, and I hope you will go back to those videos and so yeah, we should keep reminding each other the good things about life and the useful things about life. But yes, that doesn't stop there, because it's not just about cooking the food, who is handling the food, who is selling the food, where the food is coming from. That is one thing. But now the next step is who is eating the food. You and I. When we eat the food, what energy we're in, what environment we're in, who is around us. Are we in a happy environment? Is our kitchen is clean? Is our kitchen clean and a place where we go with respect and sit down? And if you have a table there, if you don't have a table, sit cross legs. I remember in my grandparents' days, I know my videos are crazy. They're not like, professional, those videos when people tell, I just don't do that. I just do whatever I feel like doing. It's like my very spontaneous communication with whoever is watching it. So there's no pretending, there is no thinking like, oh, you have to make it formal. I just don't feel like doing that. I'm a very informal person in life. I like doing things spontaneously. I like doing things naturally, go with the flow sort of thing. It's not like that I don't pick and choose, or I have no standards of my own, standards in the sense like I don't think about quality or anything. I do. But the thing is, I also appreciate whatever is the life is doing, because that is very important. Is the life is, you write your own script. That's one thing. Definitely you write your script. It's your right. You're entitled to do that. You should do that. It's your prerogative. I cannot stress this point more. Write your own script. And when I say write your own script, doesn't mean like take a pad, a letter pad and sit down, or take a notebook and sit down and write every day. That you can do. That also helps a lot. So many videos and so much information is out on internet about, the attraction, the law of attraction, all that stuff. It does work. When we were not even talking about law of attraction in my grandparents' day, in their grandparents' day, people used to talk about energies. People used to talk about, like in my language, manhus or bhagwan. That means, like, what is lucky and what is unlucky, and how to. So all these things were there. And handling the food was really a major, big thing that people used to pay attention to. And now we don't do that. unfortunately. So yes, wherever you're eating, keep your kitchen. I know we all keep our kitchen clean. What kind of stupid thing I'm saying now? No, 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 it's not that. It's not that your kitchen is dirty. It's just keep your kitchen clean from every bad energy. I'm not talking about that cleaning the kitchen like the surfaces and the hob and the oven. That is important too. But keep your kitchen clean from any drowned, stagnant, heavy energies. Whether it's your energy or your family members' energies or anybody else's, or if you are in somewhere where you have workers in the house. I don't like using word servants. So the house help, if you have that, then again they have to be in the right energy for entering your kitchen. I remember whenever I had cooks in my house, I always wanted them to be happy. I mean, my cook was my main focus in my whole staff, because I just wanted my cook to be clean, happy, and on the same page as I am. And I never left him alone, say, oh, cook this for my children or cook that for me, or no, never. Only sometime, when I'm too busy, I will still tell him, and then I will go out to the kitchen. But I used to check everything myself. How to handle poultry, how to handle meat, and how to handle, dairies, and wash your hands, and don't touch anything after touching the meat or poultry and all that stuff, and those things, and wear your apron, or all those things were there. They were taught before they start working in my kitchen. So that's one thing. And same thing implements on us. It's not just you teach your staff or you train your staff. I remember when I was growing up, my grandmother, because I was not a lazy child, but I was like more like party type of child. It's like, oh, let's go to my friends and do this and do that. My grandmother always used to say, stand in the kitchen on every Sunday, when there's no school, stand there next to me and see how something is being cooked. So I used to say, well, I will marry a very rich man and I will have a great job. And that's why I'm obviously, going to school, so I can get a good job. And then I can have house help. And she said, even if you have house help, you still need to know what you exactly want. If you don't know, you can't have them, because every house is different. Everybody eats differently. Everybody's environment is different. You want them to do the things as you want, as you feel comfortable, and as it happens in your house and in your family. That only you can tell them. And if you don't know yourself, how will you tell them? Anyway, let's not just go on about it. What I'm saying is, even the staff who is working in your house, just keep a check on them as well. It's not too much, guys. I know it sounds like, oh, keep a check on this, keep a check on that, keep a check on your thoughts, keep a check on your emotions. Once you actually get used to it, you are aware. It's called awareness. It's not it's not a clerical job, like you sit down and take the notes of everything. No, it just happens, like life is happening. It's awareness. Be aware. Be aware of your environment, be aware of what's happening around you, be aware of other people's moods, how their energy is affecting you or your environment or your food or everything else. It can be your children, it can be your spouse, your husband, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, whoever is around. Either you help them to fix their energy, and ideally that should be done. But if they are not on the same page as you are, then try to fix the things on your own. And as soon as you can have your own environment, try to have your own environment, so you can at least, work, as you should be. So when you eat your food, like sometimes you're very angry. I've always seen, like, I remember a friend, she picked me up she was coming from work, and we met at the station. She parked her car at the station, and then she went to work, and then she came back and she picked up the car from there, and then I was also there. I was also coming from somewhere, and then we both got in the car, and she took me to her house, and she said, oh, I'm very hungry, I just can't tell you, I just need to eat something. And it's not that she's a dirty person. No, she's a very clean, of course she's my friend, so she has to be clean, but she's a very clean person. But it's just like, because she was hungry, she didn't think, she was not being thoughtful at that time. So she went straight into the kitchen, got something out of the fridge, maybe I think an apple or whatever it was. No, I think it was some kind of pie. And she got that out and put that in the microwave. And then after that, she sat down, she's like, I'll do the dinner in a minute, and then what do you want to eat? I was terrified. I didn't want to say anything when she was eating. But as soon as she finished her food, I said to her, can I say something? And she said, yeah, sure. I said, always don't eat when you're too tired. Don't eat when you are in a rush. Don't eat when you're angry. You came back from work. You didn't unwind yourself. You didn't take a shower. You didn't wash your hands. You didn't take a few deep breaths and thought like, okay, come back into your own, energy. Without that, you've been meeting so many people, all kinds, good moods, good energies, bad energies, high vibration, low vibration. You've been on the train, you've been on the stations, you've been at work, So the thing is, you have brought it all with you when you came back home. And what do? You just rush to eat something. At least wash your hands. Half of the energies that you have on you, they get cleaned by just washing your hands. That's why after some energy cleaning, we shake our hands like this. We do this. Why we do that? So we shake that off. Now, I don't want to go into all that because the thing is, like I said, I've been quite a crazy person in my life. So it's not one thing that I can talk about. I go from one thing to another because I've been doing time by time in different times. So I've been doing all those things. But it can be very confusing for somebody who's watching this video. They will think like, what is she talking about? 1 minute she's talking about food's energy, kitchen stuff, all that stuff. Next minute she's going how to clean your energy and then how to shake it off. No. We'll do another video. I'll do another video on that. So I'm not going to confuse you on this. Okay, I can't even see myself because I'm standing too far away and the sun is like, boom. Okay, well, it's a beautiful, bright day. I want to make the most of it. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. And yeah, I was just about to go out and I thought like maybe I should do the video first before the sun goes down, because we are in a place where it's very, well, life is unpredictable, but it's when it comes to weather, it's very unpredictable. So you have to walk around with sunglasses in one hand and an umbrella in the other. So this is what we have here. And especially when we are supposedly still in some winter time, although it's the springtime actually, hopefully. So we actually, so we can expect very much like anytime pouring down rain or anytime it gets cloudy. Last night it was raining all night. And so too much of anything is not good. So eat your food in the right energy, coming back to the same thing. Eat your food with a light energy. If you're tired, don't eat. If you're angry, don't eat. If you are not feeling yourself, don't eat. We can survive without eating for so many hours, or actually so many days. I'm not saying it. You can check it online. Everything is online now. How to from how to give birth to everything else. What I'm saying is just be aware. Whatever you're doing, like if I'm standing in this room and 10 minutes before that, if two people were sitting here and they were having an argument or fight or something, and then I walk in and start doing this video, and I can only talk about myself. I can't generalize it, but I think it affects everybody. So I'm sure that is going to affect my mood. That does. With me, it happens. I'll pick up that energy without even knowing, because when they were fighting or arguing, whoever they were, I'm only giving an example. There were no people fighting. But all I'm saying is, if there were two people sitting in this room or wherever I was doing the video afterwards, and I didn't know what they were doing. So I just, after they're gone, I just walked in and I started doing the video. Ultimately, I'll pick up on that energy. I would not be able in my high vibration. I would never be in my good energy. I would not be able to to talk happily. It will show in my voice or in my way, no matter how much I try to be happy and jolly and all that. No, because that energy is still lingering on. It's still in that room. So cleaning the energy, cleaning in Reiki, in Reiki what we do, well, I'm a Reiki master. So when we do Reiki is another type of cleaning, obviously energy. That's another energy cleaning. So we clean the room and then you feel the air. It gets so light. Like sometimes it's amazing that you feel it so significantly that you can't ignore it. You can't say, well, no, well, maybe, I don't know, I'm not sure. No, you will know that it makes a difference because we are energy. Everything around us is everything is energy, and the energies have to be on the same level. If not same level, at least close to each other. Not really one is here and the other one is here. That would create problem. Whether it's a family member's energy or friend's energy. See, the thing is, when you go to, if God forbid somebody dies, somebody passed away, and you go to their funeral, what kind of energy is there? It's not that, well, yes, of course, I mean, sometimes people think like, oh no, because it's a custom, it's a way of doing the things that you go there and you're quiet, and obviously you feel sad. A human being is left this earth, so of course. But the whole environment, actually, you go to a graveyard or a cemetery or something, and it's a total different energy. You can feel it. Just be receptive. Don't receive that energy. All I'm saying is just be aware of what is around you. You will feel the difference. You'll feel the energy levels, people's energy levels. Last night I was talking about somebody who was in my space for some time. All the time I could feel their energy drowned, literally digging in the ground, but the person didn't want to work on himself. But I had to just protect myself because we were in the same space. What I'm saying is, if you share your space, and sometimes obviously you can't push your energy, your family out. You can't push your friends out. You can't say, hey, don't come to my house in the bad energy. But afterwards, remember cleaning the environment, cleaning your space. Remember it. And also, I've also done color therapy. So when it comes to the color therapy, we learn about the colors. So since I mentioned this, if you go to somebody's funeral and then, the energy and all that, one more thing I would like to bring everybody's attention to, it might become a useful tip. When people go to a funeral, they normally, in the West especially, they wear black. Not a good idea. From colors, psychology and colors point of view, you should not wear black wherever you don't want to absorb that energy. So don't wear black at wherever you think like that energy is not good and you're going to bring it home, because black, it is absorbent. You drop coffee on something black, it will hardly show up. Why? Because it's absorbent. The color is so absorbent. It will absorb it. So what about the energy? When you're wearing black, it will absorb the energy around you. And without you knowing it, you will start feeling drowned, low, miserable. It's not worth it. Instead, wear white. I'm not saying go in wearing red in somebody's funeral. Of course, that's inappropriate. Wear white. It's a neutral color and it reflects back. It pushes back everything that can, because it's not absorbent. You drop, even forget about coffee or anything, you drop just water on white color. You're wearing a white shirt, water, you just spill the water by mistake. You could see the water so clearly staying there until it dries up. What I'm saying is white is not absorbent, obviously. It just pushes it back, it shows it. So when you go to a sad environment, to somebody's funeral or somebody's sick, and you're going to see them or somewhere, where you feel like the energy is not going to be good. First, you have to be obviously aware of this energies and everything. And you go there and then you wear white. So you don't bring that energy back home. I'll talk about the colors in some other videos as well, because there's so much there's really interesting information that we got when I was doing this color therapy courses and diplomas and everything. That was really amazing, because the things that we do in our normal everyday life, thinking like we know everything, they actually, when it comes to color psychology, they get proven wrong because we're doing it wrong. We should be doing it. There are so many things that we should be doing totally, otherwise. Anyway, I can't see myself, seriously, I can't see myself because it's too bright. I hope you can pick up something useful from this video. I hope you don't mind me talking too much. I hope I will do another video, another more useful video for you. And I hope you would like this video. Now, when it comes to subscribing the video, well, hope, yes, I do hope, but then I'm also requesting you, please subscribe it. And please leave your comments. That I'm actually requesting you. Please leave your comments. I never say love my video, like my video, leave good comments, praise my video. No, even if it's really bad criticism, that you're welcome. Just mind your language. Just be respectful. Choose your words carefully. But otherwise, your opinion is more than welcome. So please give your opinion, give your comments on the videos. If you have a question, please leave the question in the comment section. If you have a suggestion, please leave that in the comment section. This comment section can be very useful because that is the bridge, that is the communication between you and I. Obviously, otherwise how else you can contact me, or how else I can know how you're feeling, unless it's some personal friend. So they do that all the time, like they call me, they talk about it. But the thing is, I'm talking about everyone, whoever is watching this video. So please leave a comment, subscribe the channel, and if you like it, hit the like button. Have a great day.